Here we have a mid-season clash of teams who've earned their spot in the top 25, trying to come up with a victory today and make a big push toward the home stretch. We're in Boca Raton, Florida at Flagler Credit Union Stadium, the home of the Florida Atlantic Owls. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Florida Atlantic Owls. For VA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the handoff. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his...
He's looking deep here. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters in the part of that receiver.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get it. But you've got time, way too early in this game to go for it on 4th and a mile.
The offense gets a chance to start with a short field. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Oh, and he dropped it. Might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. That brings up 3rd down.
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. He just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw, testing the middle. Pass caught. Can he get in? Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball at the 3. Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, FAU. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. He'll hand it off. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to throw. It's White. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground here. He has first down yardage at the 46.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Important second down play coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Ball. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Dropping back, it's White. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Handoff here from the shotgun. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the left side. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
But the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He'll take a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
This should be the last play of the quarter. They'll run it here. Breaks an open space. Has the first down and more. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. To the air, it's White. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like,
here he goes. At the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Card. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Look out, room to run here. He's past the marker and still going. He's in the clear. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Well, this is a well-timed pitch here by the quarterback. That poor defender didn't have a chance. He's really in a no-win situation. Either the quarterback will give him a fake and keep it and get upfield himself, or he draws that defender towards him and then pitches it out. And in this case, he pitches it out, and that back had a lot of room to work with.
Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. On the move now. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Man, the defense comes up with a big play here, backed up close to their own goal line. But as an offensive coordinator, you're inside that 3-yard line at 2nd and goal. If you're going to throw the ball, man, the ball has got to get out of that quarterback's hands quickly and not give the defense a chance to get after him and bring him down for a sack.
A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
And it's good right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to pass. It's White. Makes a quick catch. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Ball. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. At the 10. Touchdown, Mississippi State. That's how you finish a play.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quickly. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Powell. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Nice grab. It's Powell. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set up with a 1st down at the 41.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
And I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So they get closer, but now they line up on 3rd and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half, leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
And the PAT is good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Just able to stop it, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. They'll begin the drive with excellent field position. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Back to pass. It's White. Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. Second down play coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Stepping to his right now to avoid the pressure. He just gives himself up there.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Ball. That heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here.
Hat on a hat up front. Job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Snags the quick throw. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looking to chuck it again. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Owls. And that will give them the lead now.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him up 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. Here he goes. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Catch made in space. Look out. He made the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. That's reeled in. It's Winston. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff heading left. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner to stop him for a loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave them back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Looking downfield, it's White. Catch made on the right side. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
4th down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And they knocked through the PAT, so it's a 4-point game, 28-24. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Defense is coming after him. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Man, put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver, so it's the instincts and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
Fighting off the defender.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs, and especially corners, that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to pass. It's White. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Tries to get it to the running back. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Now 4th and long from the 43. Interesting play call here coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. That pass is no good. Incomplete to wrap up play here in the third quarter. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Back to throw again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs.
Oh, so close to coming up with that conversion here on fourth down in the fourth quarter. Close football game. Now you got to rely on your own defense to come up with a stop and hope you get one more chance.
On the run, it's Ball. Breaks loose at the 45. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. Remember last time they looked for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
That sack sets up a second down and long. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost.
Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, FAU.
Well, Chris, nothing can destroy a defense's confidence like giving up a 98-yard touchdown pass. Just when you think you have the offense backed up, and they tag you for 6 from the shadow of their own goal line.
Coach decided to go for 2, trying to cut this lead to a field goal late in the game. Looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete on a very risky throw in the end zone.
Is no good. That keeps the score. Mississippi State 35. Florida Atlantic.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to advance on the flag.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Mississippi State offense back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage in the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
3rd and short to try to pick it up on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. Back to throw. It's White. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's intercepted. A crushing play.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. 1st and 10. Not much time left. They need to find the end zone on this possession. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And he'll be brought down. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we go. Trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Zimmerman. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency, and that's a great example that he's up to it.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. But, man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they'll stop him after a short gain. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide.
Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. There's the handoff. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Trying to find some room. It's Wilson. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Scanning the field. It's White. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
The punt team making their way on the field. They're thinking about maybe taking a safety in this situation. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Can he make it? And the coverage team finally gets him, but a great return. You can see the elusive speed from the return man. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Brings up 2nd down.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. They have taken the lead with time running down.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter to give them the lead.
The offense will set up now for the 2-point conversion, trying to extend the lead to 3 points. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He'll make it into the end zone, so now they lead by a field goal here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Scanning the field. It's White. The pocket breaking down. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the 1st down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
out of bounds at the 43. And that's good enough for a first down.
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He's looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. The final drive comes up empty, and the ball game is over. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.